What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It is yours truly, Light Liger, the crypto enthusiast, and today we're going to be talking about deflating currencies, which seems to be the next big thing in crypto. And this trend was kind of started by the BOM token, which was a social experiment where they decided to let's create a token of 1 million supply, and let's create a smart contract when every time the person A sends BOM tokens to person B, portion of that BOM token amount will be destroyed. So it's a self-destroying type of a token. And obviously we're not alien to the idea of token burnings, but these are usually done by a centralized company doing their own action, and usually they have a lot smaller amount that they're usually burning and etc. This is a lot more, I would say, kind of faster in a lot of ways, how the transactions are done, and it's like deflating in real time, which is more exciting, to be honest. And it is a very interesting social experiment, and BOM managed to actually go up to like $12 or something at its peak, or actually $14, so that is pretty big. And this obviously caused a wave of new deflating currencies to be created on Ethereum, Tron, and other blockchains basically. And we're going to be today focusing on two of them. One is called Void, and the other one is called Void 2. And no, they are not the same project. They are run by different people. And the main difference here is one is on the Tron blockchain and one is on the Ethereum blockchain. And the major difference between these two blockchains is obviously that Ethereum likely is going to have a lot less transactions because it costs Ethereum to send these tokens around. While as in Tron, you can send with energy and stuff like that. So you could assume that there probably is going to be a lot more transactions done on the Tron blockchain than on the Ethereum blockchain between these projects. But obviously, both of them have different deflating rates, which is the interesting part. And as I have already said many times in the past, less tokens, more value the one single token has. So scarcity increases the price. But let's talk about both of these tokens. So let's gonna start with the Ethereum Void token. And currently they have 904,000 tokens remaining. So the initial supply was 1 million. And they have a very high deflating rate, which is 5%, which is pretty big. And this is a community operated and owned coin, and they're doing multiple airdrops. And so in case you're interested, you can join the airdrop and you can view the Etherscan contract. We can actually take a look at it really fast, and here you can see everything happening on real time, the tokens being destroyed, which is very, very nice. And there has been so far 3,451 transactions. And this is a pretty fresh project still, so that is a fair amount of transactions being done, given the fact that it's deflating at 5% rate. And they already have done round 1 airdrop, and there's going to be a Bitcoin Talk announcement if you want to go look at it on the Bitcoin Talk website. And if you want to join their Telegram, that's where you get future airdrops and bounties, which are done. And you can train Void token already at 3 different places: Fork Delta, Local Coin, and Bamboo Relay. I'm actually going to be recommending Bamboo because Fork Delta, to me, it's not the most user-friendly experience, to be honest, so I don't like using that service myself. And it is interesting to see, like, people just create a token and there will be inherent value because it's deflating. And there's also a DDEX airdrop, which you want to look into, obviously. There are marketing partners already, which is very important here. So it's not just because BOM token doesn't have a use case. They don't seem to have any interest of... it's already listed in Merca Talks, which is a good exchange. But however, like, they don't have a plan to, like, make people able to buy pizzas with it and stuff like that. And a lot of both Void projects actually have very robust and good communities so far, and they have already a lot of ideas of what they can do with it and how they can take things further. And then you can already see the Local Coin, Bamboo Relay, Fork Delta, DDDEX. So pretty good listings so far. And and now it's, as we said, 1 million was the initial supply, and we have already like burned almost 10%. So it is a good time to get in the board now before the price will like basically just move forward and forward. But let's look into the second Void project, which is on Tron blockchain. And that is obviously bringing a different type of a dynamic because, as we talked about already, Tron is likely to have a lot more transactions being done just because of the element of not losing Tron when you send transactions, basically, if you have a lot of energy and bandwidth basically stacked up. And the difference between Void and Tron is to Ethereum is that they have 10 million supply. They have 3% burn rate. So this is burning on a lot lesser rate than the Ethereum, which is creating a bit more longer sustainability, possibly. And this says here specifically, will continue to burn 3% of all transactions until no void remains. And there's no minimum burn at the same time, which is also very important. And they do have a white paper here as well. And what is very interesting about this project is that they have dApps coming out. So maybe you can gamble with the Void tokens at, TronBet and other big popular gambling sites. That would be very huge. That would bring an actual use case to the coin. And it's going to be even more crazier when it's going to be interacting with decentralized type of dApps in case that they are like, moving around there, or is it just deposited in one account where it's frozen? We don't know. But it is very interesting to see both of these airdrops happening. So you can both airdrops are still ongoing. Airdrop round 3 is happening on Tron, and as we already established on the other Void project, it is also having another airdrop. So you can still get in. And the bounties are pretty simple. You can do a YouTube video like this, or you can do a Telegram and Twitter bounties, basically pretty simple stuff, and you will get these tokens and you get to be part of this new projects. And in general, like here we have DDX, and it's actually listed here, the Tron one. So it is a very interesting project, and I'm so excited to see where it will actually go. And oh yeah, it is on Tron Watch Market as well. And here are actually the split of the distribution. So one will go to the development team. So it's a bit centralized project. I don't know how much of the Ethereum project is keeping for the actual developing team. We don't know that. But the official airdrops, promotion, and giveaways, we can like see this sort of interesting metrics right now here. So deflating currencies in general, to kind of like close the notes. So it is a very interesting type of a model, and I think there will be a place for deflating currencies in the market. I think there will be at least one successful one. Maybe we can argue what should be the real deflating rate. Should it be 3%, 2%, 1%, maybe even 10%? Who knows? But it's kind of like stable coins, privacy coins. They have a different type of utility in the market, which makes the crypto market so cool, that there are different types of coins and tokens which have different types of niches to fill. And there will be a demand for deflating currencies out there, and maybe there should be a deflating currency which will stop at a certain point where it reaches from 10 million to 1 million or something like that. That would be very interesting to see. And obviously some people will hodl, some people will sell, and all types of market fluctuations will create a lot more transactions. So it's such an interesting social experiment. But in case you want to be involved with both of the Void projects or Bomb Token or any of the deflating currencies, I'm going to list the exchanges down below and links to their telegrams and everything, so you can get in contact with the community and start earning and join this very interesting social experiment. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time on the next review, whenever that may be, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.